Hey, so what is this, some kind of snake or something?
Your name may be James Michael Tyler, but in our eyes, you'll always be Gunther. Central Perk just wouldn't have been the same without you. But we have to admit your bright bleach blonde hair did some permanent damage to our retinas. Gunther, looking at you is like staring directly at the sun. It's hard to believe that over 15 years have passed since the last episode of Friends aired in Times Square. Friends was known for its hilarious moments, both on and off camera. If you thought the show was funny, wait until you see what was going on behind the scenes. The one where they pivot. In Season 5, Episode 16, Rachel helps Ross pick out a couch for his new apartment. But things get a little intense when Ross refuses to pay for delivery and asks Rachel to help him carry the couch back to his apartment. When Rachel and Ross get stuck bringing the couch up the curved staircase, Rachel brings Chandler in for help, which makes for one of the most ridiculous scenes in Friends history. But what makes this scene even more hilarious is the fact that David Schwimmer couldn't stop laughing while screaming pivot. It's no secret that Ross isn't the easiest person to deal with, and funny enough, David himself couldn't even stand his character at the time. But it wasn't just David. Jennifer Aniston and Matthew Perry also couldn't contain their laughter. In the show, Ross is acting like a total lunatic, and he gets on Rachel and Chandler's nerves in a matter of seconds. But in real life, this scene made for one of the funniest blooper reels of all time. The one where Marcel goes bananas. Ross has had 3 great loves in his life: Carol, Rachel, and Marcel. Adopting Marcel helped him get over Carol, but owning a pet monkey wasn't always easy. In Season 1, Episode 19, Ross asks Rachel to babysit Marcel, and things get ugly fast when the monkey gets away. Not knowing what to do, Rachel calls animal control, which only makes things worse. The cast of Friends had to learn to act alongside a few animals throughout the series. There was a monkey, a few ducks, and a hilarious cat. And while the entire cast seemed comfortable around these animals, that wasn't always the case. One of the funniest bloopers involves Jennifer Aniston and Marcel the monkey. Here we see Jennifer trying to act out the scene where she and Marcel cozy up on the couch and watch TV. But Marcel, whose real name is Katie by the way, makes filming the scene a little challenging. Jennifer looks terrified when the white-headed capuchin monkey starts jumping around her, but she laughs it off. The one where Phoebe smells something. During an interview with Conan O'Brien, the cast of Friends opened up about some of their funniest bloopers, and Matt LeBlanc recalled one of his favorite moments that took place while filming the episode, the one with Rachel's crush. In this episode, Monica is still bitter over the fact that Joey and Chandler won her apartment. She misses being the group member with the nicest home, so she bakes a batch of cookies to encourage the gang to come over to her apartment. Phoebe drops the classic line, "What do I smell?" And at this point, Joey is supposed to open the door to find Monica with a fresh plate of cookies. But instead of sticking to the script,
"What do I smell?"
Sorry.
as if to say that he was responsible for the smell. This got a good laugh out of everyone, but it made filming the rest of the scene close to impossible. Every time Lisa Kudrow asked her question, the actors burst out laughing, thinking of Matt's joke. The one with COMET Chandler. It's perfectly normal for actors to encounter some problems when filming their scenes. They can fumble on their lines, trip over their feet, or drop props in the heat of the moment. That's exactly what happened while filming the episode, the one where Dr. Rama Ray dies. In this episode, Joey runs into Central Park and dashes toward Phoebe while holding a stack of soap opera digests. But while the scene seemed pretty straightforward, filming it wasn't exactly easy. Matt LeBlanc kept knocking over his chair. This happened take after take, causing Matt to get a little frustrated with himself. But when he finally managed to keep his chair upright, Matthew Perry decided to play a little prank on his co-star. Matthew came running in after Matt and launched himself into his arms in total Chandler fashion. Everyone in the coffee house burst out laughing. This hilarious moment made the blooper reel and had the entire cast, the extras included, clutching their sides. The one where they laugh in their sleep. Friends is filled with hilarious moments, both on and off the screen. Clearly, the entire cast of Friends had a lot of fun filming the TV series, but some scenes were funnier than others. One scene that comes to mind takes place in the episode The One with the Nap Partners. In this Season 7 episode, Ross and Joey fall asleep on the couch while watching a movie, and when they wake up, they're cuddling.
What happened? I don't know.
At first, they're a little embarrassed, but the nap was so enjoyable that they decide to try it one more time. But while Joey and Ross have angelic looks on their faces during their cuddling session, filming the scene wasn't an easy thing to do. David and Matt couldn't stop themselves from laughing while shooting the scene. It was close to impossible for them to get through the material. The co-stars had to film a few takes before they could keep a straight face and complete the scene. Here at The Things, we post daily videos about your favorite movies, TV shows, and celebrities. So hit that subscribe button to stay in the cinematic loop. Better yet, switch on notifications by clicking the bell so you never miss another video. If you're watching on your phone, adjust your YouTube settings to get notified whenever we upload something new. The one with the pancake flop. Every single episode of Friends had its fair share of bloopers. While some were pretty vanilla, others sent the cast members to their knees with laughter. One of these moments happened in the episode, the one with Rachel's crush. Joey and Chandler take over as hosts when they win the girls' apartment fair and square. In the scene, Joey is making pancakes and Monica is in total disbelief. Joey attempts to flip a pancake onto Monica's plate but misses by a long shot. But when he tries to do it the same with Phoebe, she catches it like a pro. You would think that this moment happened naturally. That's not how it went down. In fact, this pancake throw took more than a few shots to master. In this hilarious behind-the-scenes moment, we see Matt attempt to throw a pancake on Lisa's plate, only to hit Matthew in the back of the head. Everyone starts laughing at this unexpected twist. Unfortunately, the scene didn't make it into the actual episode. The one with the hunchback of Central Perk. Joey and Chandler were best friends, but when it comes to their actors acting chummy on camera, we wouldn't exactly call it acting. After all, Matthew Perry and Matt LeBlanc are best friends in real life too. Their friendship makes for some super hilarious bloopers, which is exactly what happened while filming the episode, the one where Joey loses his insurance. In this episode, Joey gets a super painful hernia that causes him to bend over in agony. But seeing that in this state is just too much for Matthew to handle. In this blooper reel, we see Joey attempt to carry a cup of coffee to the Central Perk couch.
Hey, will you grab me a cruller? Sit down!
But to properly convey the amount of pain his character is in, Matt walks over to the couch in a very ghoulish way. And the mere sight of Matt is simply too much for Matthew to bear. The actor just can't stop himself from laughing at his friend, which led to Matt having to reshoot the scene a handful of times. The one where Ben knows everyone's lines. Working with child actors can be challenging, especially when they don't have a lot of experience. Their emotions can get the best of them, and they can have a hard time remembering their lines. But that wasn't the case for twin actors Dylan and Cole Sprouse, who posed as Ross's son Ben on Friends. In this behind-the-scenes moment, we see one of the Sprouse twins helping Jennifer Aniston out with her lines in the episode The One with the Truth About London.
I was your daddy's girlfriend.
But you're not anymore.
After schooling Jennifer in front of the entire crew, Jennifer breaks the fourth wall by giving the camera a wide-eyed look. But this wouldn't be the last time that a Sprouse twin reminded one of his co-stars of their lines. David's on-screen son reminds him of his lines in the episode The One with the Holiday Armadillo. But he doesn't stop there. The kid actor jokingly says, "Man, I know all of his lines." It looks like Dylan and Cole Sprouse were professional actors from the get-go. The one where Courtney pulls a Monica. Courtney Cox did an amazing job at portraying her eccentric character, Monica Geller.
What if there's no room for a ribbon drawer because the baby stuff takes up all the space?
But after years of stepping into her shoes, Courtney adopted Monica's special personality. In the episode The One with the Cooking Class, Monica's restaurant receives a bad review, prompting her to take a cooking class with Joey. This hilarious episode had us laughing the whole way through, and so did its gag reel. Courtney pulled a Monica when she was asked to reshoot a scene from the beginning. The actress kept messing up her lines, but instead of doing what the director asked, she started arguing with him. Both Matt LeBlanc and Matthew Perry laughed at Courtney as she begged producers to let it slide. And Matt mocked Courtney behind her back. Matthew tried to argue with Monica during her prima donna moment, but she clapped back, saying that he had just messed up his lines a bunch of times just moments before. This behind-the-scenes moment could have been a scene from Friends itself. Turns out that Courtney, Matt, and Matthew are a lot like the characters they portray on the show. The one where it tastes like feet. During an interview with Conan O'Brien, the cast of Friends were asked to reveal some of their funniest behind-the-scenes moments. And well, there were just so many to choose from. Conan revealed that after long hours of filming, the cast would often laugh at how one of their fellow actors pronounced a certain word. And since no one pronounces words like Ross, this often happened when it was David's turn to speak. In Season 6, Episode 9, Monica tasks Rachel with making a trifle, and she messes up the recipe. When Ross takes a bite of the trifle/shepherd's pie, he announces,
"It tastes like feet."
Well, as Conan pointed out, the way David said the word feet sent the friends cast into hysterics. Matt could not stop laughing at this word, which made filming the trifle scene all the more challenging. This blooper is even funnier than the real scene. We can't decide what's funnier, the actual Friends show or what went on behind the scenes. Before you go, tell us who your favorite cast member is in the comment section below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you love Friends. Thanks for watching The Things. We'll see you soon.